Hey guys, how's it going today? Tell you one thing, it's so freaking hot in North Bay right now. It's like 32 degrees, but according to the weather dick, due to the humidity, it feels like 44. And apparently it's not just here. The East Coast is getting this bullshit too. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm looking for my rubber boots. I know I put them in here somewhere. They were in the back of the truck. I took them out of the truck. Thought I brought them in they're right there. Knew they're in. Basically, we're gonna go fishing. Just so you get an idea whether you want to continue watching this video or not. But I need these because where I'm going is a good place to generate soakers. And I really don't feel like getting a soaker right now, even though it would be very refreshing. What we're going to be doing today is I showed it on the, I guess, last video, the old Dollarama special here. We're going to take this Zebco out, and in case it breaks and we can't fish anymore, we'll take my new fluorocarbon lined Spark Pro. Just got to take the lure off the end. I was firing a blanker on the backyard to see how it casts. And I have a feeling fluoro casts farther than braid, just because of how smooth it is when it goes to the guides. I don't have my multi-tool on me. I gotta go get that. I need that. All right, we're gonna do this setup in the back of the truck just because it'll be easier that way. This rod, I need those baits. We're also gonna try out these caffeine swimmers, see how the action is on them. I grab these. I'll come back for that rod and the boots in a bit. Now, where the heck did I put those worms? Right here. Just gonna chuck these swimmers in with the worms. Might as well. They're all the same. Theoretically, I could just bring this down instead of bringing this whole bag. Do I have a pack of jig heads that aren't garbage? You know what? I'm probably gonna end up bringing this whole bag. Screw it. It has everything in here. It's got my bullet weights. It's got my drop shot weights. Doesn't have the drop shot weights I want though. This has split shots and bullets. I'm gonna put a 4-aught on the other rod. This one here is gonna get a drop shot with a hook, a small hook. So if anything eats, I can hit it. The other one, I'm gonna rig it a little. No, I'm gonna rig it normally. I was gonna rig it a new method I saw, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna grab, we'll grab the Red Wolf weights. Why not? Cut this stupid thing off. Getting old sucks, man. Your eyes don't work the same. My depth perception's all messed. All right, this rod, grab these boots, grab this door that's auto closing, not by design, by nature, literally. Everything's sinking. I'm gonna get these things rigged up and then I'll be right with you guys. Alrighty, we're all rigged up. I'm just gonna throw away. I took about 20 feet of line off of that spool, because the moment I open the bail, it just ejecto-cedo. Spooling my own spinning reels, I've learned that if I put too much on, I end up needing to take a boatload off, or otherwise there's nothing but problems. I gotta fix this freaking door. I got a lot of stuff to do and no time to do it. I should be doing it now, but I haven't been fishing since I went kayak fishing, so figure frigate. Let's go fishing. And I get to sit in air conditioning for a bit, so that's pretty cool. All right, spitter patter. Alrighty, you guys probably know where the heck I am now. First things first, get into rubber boots, because last time I came down here was on fishing opener, which was like a month and a bit ago. And let's just say it's pretty wet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and flop into these little things. Hopefully they still fit. Calves have gotten bigger to the point where the pants I'm wearing are too tight around my calves. They ride up. I was worried these things would have the same problem because, you know, they're not stretchy. Crocs back here. Grab the old fishing bag. Grab Dollarama Special and grab the cherry wood with the Spark Pro. So the Dollarama Special is rocking a split shot or drop shot setup, and then the other one, Spark Pro, she's running a bullet weight with a 4-aught. All right, let's go fish, or try to. Feels windy. Man, I should grab my brush cutter, come back here and start clearing out these paths, make it a little bit more accessible. Getting a little overgrown, kind of freaking annoying if you ask me, but nobody's asking me, so that's cool too. Oh, I guess I didn't need the rubber boots because the water is down. It's pretty dry all here. Well, like I said, it's been a while since I've been through here, so wanted to make sure. You know how we do. Yeah, I definitely could have came through here with the Crocs. I would have been fine. Oh well, live and learn. I'm not going back now because I'm already here. Yeah, the water's down a lot actually. All right, where the heck is that wind blowing from? Oh, every direction. Very cool. Right here seems to be pretty dry, so we'll put our shit here. I'm gonna use the Dollarama rod first, after we get it all untangled, of course. All right. This is gonna be really interesting. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna drop shot one of the caffeine baits here. I need some more line. Chuck it on like that. Now these wet rocks are probably slippier than frig. Let's see how we do. Okay, this thing casts like tomato soup. I saw from the minnow swimming, it looks like it has good action. Problem is I'm casting into the wind and it's really hard to get any distance on it. It's nice to know that the trail's not flooded, so that's pretty sweet. This drag system, guys, it's either it's on or it's off. There is no in between. All right, so for $4.75, you get a plastic spinning reel. It says metal construction, but the only metal on here is this steel rod coming around and holding, and whatever screws and hardware they put into it to hold it together. Everything else on this thing is plastic. They say there's brass gears in here. The only way to find out is to physically take it apart. I should have bought a second one for that reason, because I'm probably going to play with this thing till I break it. Oh, that was a horrible cast. I feel like that little ugly stick that I bought, the Dock Demon or Dock Runner, would do a lot better than this setup. Like, it feels like something's eating, but it's just the wind catching it and pulling my line. I don't know, I probably could have picked a better day to do this, but my original plan was to set up a security camera on the house, but the part I needed didn't come in. It also doesn't help that the water looks like chocolate milk, and chances are my bait can't be seen. And I figured this weekend's gonna suck because they're calling for mass amounts of rain, so I won't really be able to get out and do anything exciting. Mind you, there's nothing exciting going on in town this weekend anyway. Next weekend's when all the good shit's happening, because Canada Day. Long weekend for us up here in Canada next weekend, so that should be pretty good. See what kind of mishaps we get up to. Pretty sure Joss and I are gonna go check out the concert at Lou Dogs. Some new artist is playing that she's never heard of. Yeah, I got the camera set up in my room that I'm going to be installing. Just did the upgrades on it. I'm going to try the other side. First, I'll be casting really into the wind because the wind's coming in from here. As you can tell, as I turned into it, and all you heard was nice piece of lumber. That's pretty wet over here too, and the problem is that wet rock is really slippery, especially these rubber boots on. Yeah, this is the thing with this lake, okay? This is the reason why I don't really want to take the kayak on this lake, is you see how wavy it is right now? It doesn't take much for it to get this bad. It really doesn't. Like, these are probably, I want to say 20-kilometer-an-hour winds. I feel like if I had more weight on it, I can get it out there further. Oh, I just snagged. Pretty sure that's not a fish. Well, that is a fish. Oh, and he spit it. Wow, I don't like monofilament one bit. I couldn't even tell that was a fish. All right, so there are fish over here. Maybe I need to cast it out further. Man, I can't believe it. It happened again, guys. It happened again. It's like the kayak all over again. Let me guess, I found the, oh, we got a bite. Got him. Just a little dink. Oh, and he spit it. It's hard to set the hook on these guys, but they're out there, so I guess that's good. It's probably hard to set the hook on these guys because I'm using a freaking pool noodle for a fishing rod. I got hook exposed, right? So they do like my coffee baits. Maybe instead of using this noodle stick, I should have grabbed something a bit more aggressive, like the Ugly Stick 6-footer. I don't even know if I have a reel on that one, to be honest. That's the one I bought to replace my first rod. If you guys remember back in 2020, I had this old Quantum rod and I snapped it. It was like the first rod I ever bought from Canadian Tire. It was on sale for 50 bucks, rod, reel, and line combo. Before that, I was using a friend's rod. I just really wanted my own fishing rod because I always like having my own gear. Mainly because I got this issue with using other people's stuff. Like, if I break it, I feel compelled to replace it with equal or greater than stuff. Those might have been the only two bass in this lake. Now there's more fish. I just gotta keep at her or switch it up and send something else out. But I really want to put this thing to the stress test. But I have a feeling the weak point on this is the rod, not the reel. You know, they say this reel is 5 to 1, 5.2 to 1, but I've seen 5.2 to 1 reels reel a lot faster than this. Like here, I'll just let some spool out, and this is reeling about as fast as that Zebco did. So Dollarama lies, or MAKO, or whatever. This is about as good as that Zebco reel. Would I recommend you buying this for $4.75? For what it is, for the price, sure. Wait, we got a bite. We got a bite. It's pull and drag. It's just a little guy. Oh, he's feisty. Just gonna tire him out for a bit. I lied. I'm gonna finish him off. There we go. First fish in 2024. Holy shit, bud, you choked it. It's official. Gibbons caffeine baits. Smallmouth bass, love them. Yay, yay. All right, let's get Potato back in the lake. Bye-bye. And let's get back to fishing. So, as I was saying, is this a good reel to have? No. No. But for $4.25, guys, honestly, that's like a cup of coffee at Starbucks if you waste money there. Just to go and play on the water. Now, I expect next year for Dollarama to have, oh shit, I hit my other reel on my other rod. Did I just hang up the, yeah, I did. Shit. I expect next year to see rods at Dollarama. So that could have been 3 fish tonight. Shit, that's a snag. That's a good snag. That's not a snag, that's a fish. That was a fish. Oh my god. Okay, that would have been 4 fish tonight if your boy was actually any good at, you know, setting the hook. Alright. Let's try this one more time. I believe these fish should be out of spawn by now, so. Wow, that was a horrible cast. With a capital whore. That's one nice thing about these waves is when I do get a snag, I just give it some slack. And gradually the wind will just push the hook off the rock. Oh, there goes the rod. I'm still gonna reel in the fish. No, I'm not. All right, guys, so I'm glad I brought another rod because the Zebco is destroyed. Oh, shit, eh? All right. Telescopic rod has been annihilated. Thanks for coming out. Good game. GG. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Probably because I set the hook like friggin' flare, so. All right, that's one less rod in the arsenal. Hopefully we don't make it 2. All right, so now we're gonna switch over to the Coffee Time Senko. What an action-packed video, eh? Missed 4 fish, caught 1, broke a rod, confirmed that the swimmers work. Let's see if we can get these stinky Senkos to work. Dick baits. I should give these a unique name to the channel. Like, what is it? Yum calls theirs Yum Dingers, and Guggen Baits has a name for theirs. Don't know what the heck they call them. Alright, skin bury the hook. My brake's set to. Just gonna pin it because we're casting into the wind. First time fishing with fluorocarbon. And bass like my caffeine Senkos. Saw that guy eat right at the bank. Just wait for him to tire himself out here. Done? Still got more piss and vinegar in you, yeah? Let me know when you're done. You good? Still got more gasoline in you, bud? Calm down. There we go. Alrighty. Well, it's official. Smallmouth bass like caffeinated Senkos. Yes, you do. Alright, let's get a picture with this asshole and send him back out. See ya. I actually watched that guy eat. I don't know if you guys did. I'll find out when I review the footage, but it's like some of the hook sets barely get them. Other hook sets rip right through their face, and it's a pain in the ass to retrieve it. But I will say, I do enjoy fishing with fluorocarbon. Look at us making everything official on one video, eh? The Dollarama reel is officially the cheapest way to get out and have some fun. Just don't stick it on a shitty $20 Zebco combo and you'll be okay. We're proving that coffee flavored friggin' baits work. Also, my baits are more durable than Guggen's because that worm would have been shredded if that was a Guggen worm. At least I'm not skunked. That's all that matters. Gonna have to let Jocelyn know that the bass have something in common with us. They too like their coffee black. For some reason, the camera sitting on my desk is picking up a bunch of motion, and I don't know why. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna call it. Mainly because I gotta work tomorrow morning, and I got up early to lift. So we're basically gonna call it here and go home. Oh, don't forget to pick up my garbage, eh? And let's get the heck out of here. I was gonna say before the bugs start, but they're already harassing me, so that's cool. All right, hopefully I'm in the shot, but I guess now we know that this reel actually works. Baits work, so that's cool. We got the test out. The new reel, it reeled in a fish. It would have reeled in another fish if the rod didn't break, but the rod broke, so what you gonna do, eh? What you gonna do? Put it over there. We'll take this reel off of here. We're gonna have to play with this reel some more because you know what? For a reel, it's actually not too bad. It does the job. It's kind of scary that it actually does the job. This is a Dollarama shitty shitty spinning reel, and it did the job. However, this thing is toast. It is poubelle time. There's no repairing it. Zebco, you've failed. You've failed to meet my power recommendations, bud. Man, I've snapped a lot of rods on this channel. You know, come to think of it. Like a lot of rods. I've snapped 2 Quantums, 3 Quantums, and now a Zebco. I've yet to break an ugly stick, but give it time. I'm sure I'll break one soon, especially that one that's sitting above me in the rafters. The one that, just like the one that 2 of my friends broke when they found out the deal was happening at Walmart and ran out and got them and fished with them twice. And on the second time, they caught a fish and went to boat flip it. And you can do that with an ugly stick, just not when it's a fugly stick, I guess. That's a fake ugly stick. This was a good $4.25 investment. If you think about it, like I said, the cost of a Starbucks is like $5. That reel is cheaper. And I got to have some fun with it. This lens is filthy. Not sure if that made it better. So we know my lures work. Bass have the same taste in coffee as I do, black. Theoretically, they shouldn't have worked because the water was super murky. And like I said, the lure would hit the water. I don't know if any of the audio came through until I edit this, but the moment that lure hit the water, I could see it for about a foot of drop and then it disappeared. So obviously the fish were reacting on the smell, and the only smell on those lures was coffee. There was no garlic at all. So do bass like coffee? The answer is hard yes. Do Zebcos like my hook set? The answer is hard no. So this can go in the garbage because I have no use for it now because it's nice and broken. Oh, and I do have a reel on the ugly stick. This is the ugly stick I bought to replace my Quantum that I snapped. And I have some weird reel on it with green line, but I could always put that other reel on it and use that so we can get some more real time out of it and go from there. So there are options. Anyways, guys, I just thought I would go out tonight, seeing how my package never arrived from Amazon. They said it was going to show up today before 10 p.m., but I checked Amazon and it's still in Whitby. So that 2-day shipping is not good. And it was something basically to hook up a security camera because I want to put one in my driveway aiming down. I had an incident the other night where somebody was messing with the Trans Am, and all I could hear from the bedroom was this. And I'm sitting there and I'm up there and I could hear that. So I looked out the window, I yelled, and Buddy was wearing a hoodie and he just bolted, so I never got a good look at his face. What I want to do is, I found that those Wise cameras are waterproof, winterproof. People have them up all year round. I want to mount it on the fascia aiming down the driveway, and that way there I can see people as they come in. And because it's a 1080p shot, it's high resolution, I can zoom in and get facial recognition, submit that to the police, and then they'll be able to look in their database for previously picked up criminals, find out who it is, and you know, go after them. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna shut her down here. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. You know what, you should click that like button because I sacrificed a Zebco for you guys. A Zebco telescopic. Yeah, obviously my hook set is really rough and I need to work on that, but I really had to set the hook to drive those hooks into the face of the fish because I was missing too many. And then, yeah, and a Zebco. Cool. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like button, comment, all that fun stuff. And until next time, live it to win it. Peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.